Hi, family. It's 5:14 a.m. The time change just happened. I've been up for a few hours. I'm going to share something with you that I wrote. I shared yesterday about having gone on to Instagram, and they do these friend suggestions, like Facebook does. And I haven't been on Instagram all that long. I started an account a long time ago, but I never used it. So when I started marketing this channel, I got onto Instagram and I've been posting over there. Well, anyway, yesterday morning, I saw my grandson's image. He was a suggestion. And so I went in and saw his graduation pictures and other parts of his life. And I just put a love emoticon on one of the graduation pictures. I almost couldn't help myself. I was so proud of him. And I was in the process of writing something when suddenly he disappeared. So it means that he blocked me there. And I understand, and I'm going to talk about that. I understand why he did. When this goes dark, my screen goes dark. Oh, and I can see you. When it lights up, I can't see you anymore. So when I discovered that he had blocked me there, it hurt. Of course it hurts. I mean, I have so many pictures of us together and the love we shared. And I know he loves me. I know he does. He just can't. This kid is, he's graduated, but he lives with his dad and he loves his mom. And anyway, I want to share this with you because somebody, I think it was Anne, wrote something like, wow, sad, complicated. And I'd started to write this really long response, and then it's like, what's the point? I understand how complicated it is. I understand how it's a soap opera. It is a tragic soap opera, this life of mine. There can be no question about that. I'm just going to read this to you, and then I guess I'll just move on with my day. I'm behind. I had scheduled, I had these goals set for the channel, and I'm behind, and that's okay. But I'll get there. This channel was born out of silence, out of decades of dysfunction that I was never allowed to speak about. The chaos has been there all along, buried under denial and control. But when my son took his own life, it exploded. It became a cancer that spread through the family, feeding on blame, secrecy, and pain until it all but destroyed what was left of us. Now, in less than 3 weeks, my great-grandson will be born. That should be something joyful, a moment that ties generations together. But instead, it opens old wounds. When my oldest granddaughter was born, I held my daughter's hand as she came into the world. When my grandson TJ was born just over a year later, I held her hand again. I was there, always there. There are hundreds of photos, swimming, hiking, sledding, concerts, movie nights, all those ordinary, beautiful moments that made up our lives together. In almost every one of those pictures, their mother is missing. She wasn't there. The only time she ever showed up was when she needed something, a favor, a rescue, a place to land for a while. I remember one weekend vividly. She came over to make a double birthday graduation cake for her then husband. I think he was husband number 3, her husband's nephew. She didn't have the ingredients or the pans. So she came here and spent the weekend, and I guided her through it. We laughed and baked, and then, like always, she was gone again. And now, years later, her daughter, my granddaughter, has taken on the same patterns. I once taught that little girl how to swim in my pool. I cheered for her at every milestone. And yet one day, I looked up from my lunch to see her in the passenger seat of her mother's car, leaning out the window, pretending to vomit in my direction, while her mother laughed and sped away. That memory plays on a loop I never asked for. Trauma bonding will twist love into something unrecognizable. So today, when Instagram suggested my grandson's account, I hesitated. I haven't used it much. I only became active when I started this channel. But I saw his face, his smile, his graduation photo. I clicked the heart emoticon. I couldn't help myself. I was about to write a simple comment when the post disappeared. He'd blocked me. And my heart understood immediately. He loves his mother. He has to live with his father. He's trying to survive inside a storm that was spinning long before he was born. I don't blame him. I just ache for the boy who used to wrap his arms around me and call me Graham Ham. This is why I'm here, why I created this space, because silence has protected the wrong people for too long. Speaking the truth isn't about revenge. It's about survival. It's about saying this happened so that maybe someday someone else in my family will finally be free. I'm tired, but I'm done pretending this pain doesn't exist. This is my release, my way of draining the infection before it consumes me too. Thanks for stopping by.